trying to make a strong case today. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Spartans will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense is up first today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game where it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
How about the effort here by this receiver to lay out and come down with that completion? Didn't pick up a ton of yards, but showed you what kind of athlete he is.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught in the flat by the running back. Eludes a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Tries the right with a quick throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups.
He'll take a deep shot. It's caught, still going inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First and goal, handoff. The ball is up, close to the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Michigan State Spartans offense out there for their first possession. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Using his legs here. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Baker. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate.
He's got it, enough for a first down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. The pocket breaking down. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. And he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. What a stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The back's got it. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back to pass. It's Baker. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Catch made on the out route. The Spartans will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Spartans are on the move here. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Gaines. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to it.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That's caught. It's Williams. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking right, this one caught.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it.
Touchdown, Michigan State. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can we get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks free in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance, and went to a touchdown. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quickly. The bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Spartans look to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Baker. The pass rush closing in. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Hands off to the fullback. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Spartans line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they're able to get him down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. The 50, inside the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stumped for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense,
here he goes. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
what a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Odom. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They take a timeout while they check it out. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Spartans are in the red zone. Second down, they're going to throw it. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And the Spartans will look to convert here on fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the 8.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Receivers are bunched together. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. And they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick
a deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Spartans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Sparty. And they jump on top here in the second half.
And the defense just completely forgot about the fullback. You got all these receivers, you got a running back, you got a tight end. There's no way they're going to... They just did. Threw it to the fullback for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Young. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. 2nd down after that previous play. Using his legs, it schemes. Not much on that play, brought down short. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And now from the pistol formation. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes down in more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. To the air. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
In the clear at the 25.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Runs through the defender. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Couldn't the 1. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on third down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on fourth down? Or are they just going to take the points?
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Spartans. That's one for you old school fans, Kirk. The fullback just powering it in from short distance.
Yeah, I'm with you. What a moment for the fullback. Usually he's just stuck to do the grunt work as a blocker. But here, you get an opportunity to punch it in on the goal line, and you make the most of it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. Jukes to get past a man. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Baker. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They give it to the big fullback here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Well, they feed the fullback here in the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Caught behind the line. It's Odom. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a carry for the fullback. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. No gain there. Oh, we spotted at the 2 again. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pass rush swarming him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back to throw. It's Baker. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Sparty. That's how you finish a play. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
A deep shot to the right. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The offense starts with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A huge defensive score. Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's West. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's...
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Makes the defender miss.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Gonna run it. It's Gaines. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Spartans pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the run here, lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd. Taking a shot deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Runs out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They feed the fullback this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And the Spartans enter the final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out. Quick throw, the catch is made.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his target, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, really, Chris, it all came down to this moment. The offense does their job, picks up the first down on 3rd down, and I think that's it.
An out carry here for the fullback. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Spartans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! Still no answer for the passing game.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.